Hey, what's up, everyone? I am here today with something a little different than usual. I am going to do a highly scientific test between Magnacut and 8cr13mov. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is that even really a contest? Well, we're going to check it out. So, what we're going to do here is kind of have one knife stand in for the team here. So, representing Magnacut, we have the Protec Del Fuego. And this is in Magnacut. Look at that. Magnacut. And representing 8cr13mov. Kershaw Shuffle. We've seen this guy lately. Now, like I said, this is scientific. So if we just have like one test, that's not really going to tell us anything. This isn't that kind of channel. We aren't those kind of people. We're actually going to do multiple tests. They're going to be very strenuous, rigorous tests that are going to they're going to prove really what the better steel is. Is it Magnacut? Is it 8cr13mov, the legendary 8cr13mov? We'll know. Let's find out. So what we're going to do, because this is kind of like the Olympics here, is we have, well, you might not be able to read this well, so I'm going to show you. So we have Magnacut here, and we have 8cr13mov. Not bad. And then we have 3 tests. One test is called Slicey Dicey. Next test is Take a Stab at It. And the next one is Tail of the Tape. Fortunately, I have a pen here. So we're going to see how these do. And just so you know, I came up with these rigorous tests on my own. So let's see how they go. So first one we're going to do is Slicey Dicey. Let's see if Magnacut can slice very thin cardboard that came from a cracker box. It does. Okay. We're scoring 1 for Magnacut. Let's see if 8cr13mov can do the same. Oh, with authority. Wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. Remember this, next time you want crackers, having either one of these guys, that'll do the trick for you. Our next test, our very rigorous test, is Take a Stab at It. As we all know, sometimes you need to puncture something to get in. Let's see. Now, before I do this, I want you to know that I am a fake professional knife tester, so please don't try this at home. Let's see. Oh, look at that. And just to show you, that blade did go through. That is not trick cardboard, people. It's not. That's the real deal. These are real keyboard boxes. So just to make sure everything's fair, I'm going to get another piece of cardboard from the same keyboard box. That's right. Club Crackers. Miss Two-Way likes them. Let's see. Can this one do the puncture test? Can it? Look at that. Look at that. Not surprisingly, 8cr13. Let me tell you something. That shuffle is really, I mean, it's doing well for its 8cr13mov team. So, like I said, it looks like they both passed Slicey Dicey, and they both passed the Take a Stab at It. This is incredible. Well, we have a tie, 2-2. Who would have thought this would have happened with such rigorous testing? Well, now we have our final test. This can make or break it. If one passes and one doesn't, we have a winner. So this next one is called The Tail of the Tape. And here we have a piece of cardboard held together by tape. Can Magnacut cut clear Scotch tape? Oh my goodness. It went through that like it was invisible tape. That's impressive. And we have another one right here. Let's see if 8cr13mov can also do the trick here. Effortless. effortless. This is incredible. Wow. You know, this is really surprising because 8cr13mov has been around a while, so I had a feeling that it would take care of slicey dicey, take a stab at it. And, you know, even though, you know, tape can be a sticky situation for some knives, I felt very strongly it could do the tail of the tape. But, you know, Magnacut, it's the new kid on the block. You know, I knew it could perform, but really, could it slice an ultra-thin piece of cardboard like this? Could it? Could it puncture this cardboard to access crackers if need be? And most importantly, could it cut a thin piece of clear Scotch tape with a small layer adhesive on it? It's really incredible. Well, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this because, as you can tell, these questions are these tests are very, very highly rigorous and scientific. But what we're going to have to do is kind of take a more subjective route. So, I didn't think this was going to happen, but just in case it did, I made up a couple of more. Let's call them tests. First test is: will impress deep-pocketed knife friends. Well, I do think Magnacut would impress deep-pocketed knife friends. Not so much 8cr13mov, because it's one of those things that's like a cool thing that the masses don't seem to really realize how cool it is. Cheap? Well, these knives are about the same size. This one cost me $200, and this one cost me like $20. 10%, I would say that calls for cheap. So it looks like, wow, it looks like they tied. It looks like they tied. 8cr13 and Magnacut both tied. It's incredible. So what does this mean, really? This means that if you have a box that needs to cut open, either knife can open the box. And if you have a 24-pack of bottled water and you need to make a little puncture to open it up more easily, either one of these two knives can make that puncture mark and help you get water. And finally, if you have an envelope that's taped shut, either one of these can help you to neatly, quickly, and efficiently access whatever is in that envelope. That's pretty incredible when you think about it. It's really something. Now again, will this impress your knife friends? No, probably not, because this is I think this is just something for the cool kids, the 8cr13mov. I actually think some people forget the letters and the numbers in 8cr13mov. I personally think it rolls off the tongue. It's a very, very catchy name. But Magnacut. Oh, come on now. That's just super. That sounds like a super steal right there. So people know that. The deep-pocketed knife friends will know the Magnacut. They might not be as familiar with this one, though. Maybe not. And like I said, value, $220. This is a tough one. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm not going to make a judgment based on these because I like them both. And you know what? Not only that, but I don't think I'm even going to have to sharpen my 8cr13mov later. It's still looking pretty damn sharp. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm hoping to come back with more fancy scientific tests with knife steel. I was thinking maybe 440C or 440C versus S45VN, surgical stainless steel versus 20CV. There's some good stuff out there we can do. Highly scientific stuff that can further the metallurgy and knife community. And I intend on helping us do that. Have a good one. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you waiting for? And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. You know you want to.